That's not seen is that all over our villages, people are dying from hunger. And the pain which hurts is that the President Muhammadu Buhari calls himself the president of the ordinary people, president of the Sadakawas. How can he, by this policy, be killing rural farmers? I am a farmer that operates a community of 500 farmers. We cannot afford to pay their daily wages. Most of them don't have banks. So the issue is, it's either the president is stone deaf, let me use that word, and it is time for Nigerians to look at the president and say, guy, we elected you. This is a democracy.
Nigerians, Yawa don gas. APC is now fighting APC. It is full war. Tinubu's men have declared full war against Buhari for introducing currency redesign and because of the fuel scarcity. The policies are good, but the implementation is wrong. I listened to Buhari today. I read his speech, which delivered on the 16th of February, where he listed the reasons for the currency redesign, which are as follows. One, that the CBN was not in control of the money circulation. CBN was not able to effectively execute monetary policies. There was so much amount of money outside the central bank control. I think about 2.8 something trillion naira was out of central bank control. So President Buhari articulated his aims, and also he made a very important point on his speech, which was that he wanted to control the monetary influences in politics. Remember this. And we are approaching the election, February 25th. But before I even proceed, don't get me wrong. This currency redesign, the implementation is faulty. Many Nigerians are suffering. Banks, people are breaking banks. In fact, the police have even shot about 2 people dead because of the same policy. It is causing so much hardship. I've made an initial video about that. People are dying. People are suffering. People are going through pains. But having said all this, what I do not understand is the fact that APC, which Bola Tinubu have been boasting of that he helped to install Buhari, have taken it personal. They are now using the opportunity because of the pains caused by the policy to attack Buhari. It's the case of a house divided against itself, which is falling. The APC is crumbling. Make no mistake about that. Why are they criticizing President Buhari full blast? Why have they declared war against President Buhari with this policy? There can only be one answer. Because this policy will threaten their ability to buy votes. That's all. What Buhari and CBN Governor Emefiele are doing is to try to stop the influence of money in politics. Politicians buy voters in Nigeria. And Bola Tinubu, bullion van was discovered in Bola Tinubu's house, and he claimed that the bullion van missed its way. So he's also a big kingpin. He's an expert in that, no doubt about that. So he is fighting this because the policy will affect him. Make no mistake about that. Look at other APC governors like El Rufai of Kaduna have also come on air to blast Buhari, simply because this policy of currency redesign will affect their abilities to influence voters with money. Having said that, will it actually stop them from buying votes? My answer is no. Because most of these big people, most of these big politicians are also own most of the banks, or they collide with bank owners. As you could see, the scarcity of the currency now is not because of central bank. It's because of the commercial banks are sabotaging CBN's efforts and Buhari's efforts. Apparently because, my thinking though, that these big politicians would have gone in to scoop all the available cash made available to commercial banks. That is why most Nigerians are suffering today. As you could see, The EFCC have also gone on their own rampage. I mean, going to some banks and also catching some bankers that have been hoarding money. Somebody told me last night that, I mean, Zenith Bank was closed. I won't be surprised. So you see that this policy has the best of intention. But again, just like all Nigerian policies, the execution has always been the fault or the problem. But in this case, I just wish that Buhari will go full blast. Buhari will just go full blast now to deal with any person that is trying to sabotage this. He made mention of legacy. I think he's curious about leaving a legacy at these last stages of his government. He wants to leave a legacy of free and fair election. That is, if he's serious. But from all indications, I think we have to wait until the election goes, and then we'll be able to see if actually Buhari meant what he said in his speech. But from the previous body languages, I will take the speech with a pinch of salt until he has proven me wrong. Now, why are the APC kicking? Why are they shouting, biting, fighting Buhari publicly? No more hiding the fact. They are now the biggest opponents of President Muhammadu Buhari. APC versus APC. APC kicking against APC. Now, these are things Nigerians should see. That APC is a pariah party. Run away from them. They have got nothing to offer you except pain and misery. You are seeing the example now. They are giving you pains and misery and death and blood. So it's up to you now to decide either to sweep them away with their own broom and then get good people that will survey the situation. By the way, my name is Chinedu C.V.Akuta. In case you're watching me for the very first time, like my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and follow me on Facebook. By all means, try and send me your feedback. That's the most important thing I ask my viewers and those that are watching my clips. Give me your feedback. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I will appreciate any feedback from you. Thanks. Till we see you again. Bye.